The music's loud, but it's all white noise. A sea of faces, 100 voices. I'm standing by the wall, nursing a drink, not looking for much, just trying to think. Then the bass drum fades into a heartbeat sound, and my feet are suddenly glued to the ground. It was a single glance, a spark in the dark, a shooting star leaving a luminous mark. We haven't spoken, we don't know our names, but I already know that nothing's the same. Just strangers caught in gravity's pull, in a world so empty, you make it fall. You turn your head and you catch me staring. I try to look down, but I'm way too daring. You're wearing a jacket I've seen in a dream. A subtle smile plays a cinematic gleam. Yeah, the bass drum fades into a heartbeat sound, and my feet are suddenly glued to the ground. It was a single glance, a spark in the dark, a shooting star leaving a luminous mark. We haven't spoken, we don't know our names, but I already know that nothing's the same. Just strangers caught in gravity's pull, in a world so empty, you make it fall. Am I crazy to think you feel it too? This invisible thread pulling me to you, across the floor, through the neon light. Everything begins tonight with a single glance, a spark in the dark, a shooting star leaving a luminous mark. We haven't spoken, we don't know our names, but I already know that nothing's the same. Just strangers caught in gravity's pull, in a world so empty, you make it fall. Just one look, just one look, the first page of a brand new book. Yeah, everything begins tonight. Just one look. there's a little delay, and I hold my breath for what you'll say. I've got butterflies keeping me awake, a beautiful, dizzy, sweet earthquake. I'm smiling at my phone like an absolute fool, forgetting every single logic and rule. It's just a conversation in the pale moonlight, but these wings are taking flight. You tell me about your childhood fears, I tell you things I've hidden for years. It's easy to talk when we're miles apart, but you're getting closer to my guarded heart. Every time you type, there's a little delay, and I hold my breath for what you'll say. I've got butterflies keeping me awake, a beautiful, dizzy, sweet earthquake. I'm smiling at my phone like an absolute fool, forgetting every single logic and rule. It's just a conversation in the pale moonlight, but these wings are taking flight. What if we meet and the magic fades? What if this is just a game we played? But then you say goodnight, sweet dreams, and burst the doubts right at the seams. I've got butterflies keeping me awake, a beautiful, dizzy, sweet earthquake. I'm smiling at my phone like an absolute fool, forgetting every single logic and rule. It's just a conversation in the pale moonlight, but these wings are taking flight. Taking flight into the blue. Can't wait to wake up and talk to you. Yeah, these butterflies, they know. Walking you up to your front door, my heart is beating like a drum of war. The rain has stopped, the stars are out, my mind is swimming in a pool of doubt. We linger on the porch, the silence is loud. I'm lost in your eyes, my head in a cloud. Then you lean in close, and time stands still. The universe pauses on this windowsill. A rush of breath, a brush of lips, a sudden eclipse of my fingertips. It was nervous, it was perfect, it was everything I missed. The absolute magic of the very first kiss. I tasted the rain that was left on your skin. I felt a whole new chapter begin. My hands found your waist, yours found my hair. There was nothing else but us in the midnight air. We linger on the porch, no words to be spoken. A beautiful spell that won't ever be broken. the very first kiss. I've watched it in movies, I've read it in books, but they never told me exactly how it looks to see your own soul in somebody's eyes, to find your own heaven in the skies. When you leaned in close and time stood still, the universe paused on this windowsill. A rush of breath, a brush of lips, a sudden eclipse of my fingertips. It was nervous, it was perfect, it was everything I missed. The absolute magic of the very first kiss. Just a moment in time, but it changed my life. That first kiss, I can still taste the rain. Summer faded softly into autumn gold. We traded secrets that had never been told. We spent our Sundays tangled up in bed, with a million plans building in our head. Every god I ever built was coming undone. You weren't just a moment, you were the one. I'm falling deeper than I ever thought I could. We're carving our initials in the sturdy wood, building a house out of promises and trust, believing in a future meant only for us. It's not just a spark or a fleeting thrill, it's roots in the ground, standing strong and still. I know your coffee order, you know my fears, you know exactly how to wipe away my tears. We talk about apartments and getting a dog, walking together through the morning fog. Every wall I ever built is tumbling down. You gave me a kingdom and handed me the crown. I'm falling deeper than I ever thought I could. We're carving our initials in the sturdy wood, building a house out of promises and trust, believing in a future meant only for us. It's not just a spark or a fleeting thrill, it's roots in the ground, standing strong and still. Love is a terrifying, beautiful thing. You never know exactly what the winter will bring, but holding your hand in the face I'm falling deeper than I ever thought I could. We're carving our initials in the sturdy wood, building a house out of promises and trust, believing in a future meant only for us. It's not just a spark or a fleeting thrill, its roots in the ground, standing strong and still, falling deeper. Roots in the ground and sound, safe and sound. With you. Winter came early and the days got short. Life turned into a different kind of sport. You got the new job, I had the night shift. I didn't notice the beginning of the drift. Unread messages and shortened replies. I miss the warmth that used to be in your eyes. There's a growing distance, an empty space. We're running on a track, but losing the race. We sleep in the same bed, but oceans apart. A silent winter freezing over my heart. I reach for your hand, but you're turning away. We're running out of words to say. We argue about dishes, we argue about time. I feel like missing you is somehow a crime. You're too exhausted to talk when you're home, and I've never felt so entirely alone. Misunderstandings in a quiet room. The flowers we planted are refusing to bloom. There's a growing distance, an empty space. We're running on a track, but losing the race. We sleep in the same bed, but oceans apart. A silent winter freezing over my heart. I reach for your hand, but you're turning away. We're running out of words to say. I try to remind you of the awning and the rain, but nostalgia isn't enough to numb the pain. We're stretching a string that's bound to snap. Lost our way on our own map. There's a growing distance, an empty space. We're running on a track, but losing the race. We sleep in the same the steps of my apartment door, the same steps we kissed on a year before. Your bags are packed, there are tears on your face. We finally ran out of time and grace. There's no one to scream at, no one to blame. Sometimes a wildfire just loses its flame. This is the hardest goodbye I'll ever know. Loving you enough to let you go. No dramatic exit, no shattered glass, just the quiet tragedy of things that pass. My heart is breaking as you walk away, but I wouldn't change a single yesterday. I gave you a letter I wrote last night, saying I hope you find your perfect light. You hugged me so tight that it fractured my chest. We tried so hard, we gave it our best. There's no one to scream at, no bitter end. I'm losing my lover, I'm losing my friend. This is the hardest goodbye I'll ever know. Loving you enough to let you go. No dramatic exit, no shattered glass, just the quiet tragedy of things that pass. My heart is breaking as you walk away, but I wouldn't change a single yesterday. Acceptance is a bitter pill to swallow. I don't know the road that I'm supposed to follow, but I'll watch you drive until your taillights fade. Grateful for the beautiful mistakes we made. This is the hardest goodbye I'll ever know. Loving you enough to let you go. No dramatic exit, no shattered glass, just the quiet tragedy of things that pass. My heart is breaking as you walk away, but I wouldn't change a single yesterday. Goodbye, my dear, drive safe. I'll be right here, letting go. Cleaning out my closet on a Sunday afternoon. The radio is playing an old familiar tune. I found a shoebox hidden in the back, full of Polaroids, colors fading into black. A bittersweet smile tugs at my cheek. I haven't thought about you in a couple of weeks. the best of you safe in my mind. Here's one of us at the corner cafe. Here's the movie stub from our very first date. I trace my finger over your printed face. You're permanently frozen in time and space. A bittersweet smile, a sigh in the room, the scent of your jacket, a ghost of perfume. And there we are, laughing in the rain. And for a second, I don't feel the pain. I just remember the magic of that first kiss, the midnight air, and the absolute bliss. Time moves forward, it doesn't rewind, but I'll keep the best of you safe in my mind. I used to cry when I looked at these, brought right down to my trembling knees, but now they are just a beautiful story, a past painted in all of its glory. Yeah, there we are, laughing in the rain. And for a second, I don't feel the pain. I just remember the magic of that first kiss, the midnight air, and the absolute bliss. Time moves forward, it doesn't rewind, but I'll keep the best of you safe in my mind. Safe in my mind. Put the box away, close the drawer. Beautiful memories. The ice is finally melting on the window pane. I'm waking up without feeling the strain. I bought myself some flowers for the kitchen sill, a little splash of color, a quiet little thrill. It took a long winter to weather the storm, but the sun is out and it's finally warm. I'm learning to smile at the thought of the past, knowing that some things aren't meant to last. I'm growing stronger with every new day. The shadows of heartbreak are washing away. I look in the mirror and I'm finding my peace, a beautiful, gentle, and quiet release. I bumped into a friend of yours at the store. They asked how I was. I don't hurt anymore. I told them to tell you I'm doing just fine, and I meant it this time. No hidden design. It took a long winter to weather the storm, but the sun is out and it's finally warm. I'm learning to smile a beautiful, gentle, and quiet release. I don't have regrets for the love that we gave. I don't have to carry it all to the grave. Thank you for breaking me open so wide. I found a whole new person inside. I'm learning to smile at the thought of the past, knowing that some things aren't meant to last. I'm growing stronger with every new day. The shadows of heartbreak are washing away. I look in the mirror and I'm finding my peace, a beautiful, gentle, and quiet release. It's spring again. I can breathe. I'm okay. Thank you. Years have flown by, the seasons have turned. I'm sitting right here with the lessons I learned. I found someone new who loves me so dear, a promise of forever that I get to keep. But every good book has a chapter one before the real story has fully begun. You'll always be mine, forever first kiss, the one who showed me what a romance is, a beautiful stepping stone across the street, the very first person who shared in my dream. I don't want you back, but I'll never forget the stars and the rain and the night that we met. I hope that you're happy. I hope you found love. I hope you have all that you were dreaming of. We were just kids trying to figure it out, lost in the wonder, the fear and the doubt. But every good book has a chapter one chapter.